Hello everyone, welcome to our class. Half a Day by Naguib Mahfouz. I proceeded alongside my father, clutching his right hand, running to keep up with his long strides. All my clothes were new, the black shoes, the green school uniform, and the red tarbouche. My delight in my new clothes, however, was mixed, for this was no feast day, but the day on which I was to be cast into school for the first time. What is the name of the story? Half a Day. It is written by Naguib Mahfouz. I proceeded alongside. Proceeded means moved. I moved alongside. Alongside means close to the side of or next to. I moved alongside. I moved next to my father. Father and son. Clutching his right hand. Clutching means grasping tightly. Right hand. Father and son. They are walking. Running to keep up with his long strides. Grasping tightly his right hand, running to keep up with his long strides. Long strides means long steps. Okay. All my clothes were new. Black shoes, green school uniform, black shoes, black color, green color school uniform, and the red tarbouche. What is tarbouche? A man's cap with a tassel at the top. It's a red color cap. Okay, tassel at the top. My delight. What is delight? Pleasure or happiness. My delight in my new clothes. I was happy in my new clothes, however, was mixed. That was a mixed happiness, mixed feeling. Why? What is the reason? For this was no feast day. That was not a celebratory day. That was the reason. But the day on which I was to be cast into school for the first time. He is going to school for the first time. That was not a feast day. That was not a celebratory day. അച്ഛൻ്റെ വലത് കൈയിൽ മുറുകെ പിടിച്ച് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ നീണ്ട കാൽവയ്പ്പുകൾക്കൊപ്പം ഞാൻ ഓടി നടന്നു. എൻ്റെ വസ്ത്രങ്ങളെല്ലാം പുതിയതായിരുന്നു. കറുത്ത ഷൂസ്, പച്ച സ്കൂൾ യൂണിഫോം, ചുവന്ന ടർബൂഷ്. എന്നിരുന്നാലും എൻ്റെ പുതുവസ്ത്രങ്ങളിലുള്ള എൻ്റെ ആനന്ദം സമ്മിശ്രമായിരുന്നു. കാരണം ഇതൊരു പെരുന്നാളായിരുന്നില്ല, മറിച്ച് എന്നെ ആദ്യമായി സ്കൂളിൽ ചേർക്കേണ്ട ദിവസമായിരുന്നു. Second paragraph. My mother stood at the window watching us, and I would turn toward her from time to time, appealing for help. We walked along a street lined with gardens. On both sides were extensive fields planted with crops, prickly pears, henna trees, and a few date palms. Mother stood at the window. Father and the son, they are going to school. It is the first day. My mother stood at the window watching us. Mother was watching us, and I would turn toward her from time to time. Sometimes I would turn and look at my mother, time to time, appealing, asking or requesting for help, mother's help. We walked along a street. Along a street means in the street or beside the street. We walked in the street or beside the street, lined with gardens. Both sides, extensive fields, large fields. We walked along a street lined with gardens. On both sides were extensive fields, large fields were there, planted with crops, cultivated plants, prickly pears, spiked or thorny pears, and what else? Henna trees, and a few date palms. Okay. അമ്മ ഞങ്ങളെ നോക്കി ജനാലക്കരികിൽ നിന്നു. ഞാൻ ഇടയ്ക്കിടെ അമ്മയുടെ നേരെ തിരിഞ്ഞു. സഹായത്തിനായി അപേക്ഷിച്ചു. പൂന്തോട്ടങ്ങൾ നിറഞ്ഞ ഒരു തെരുവിലൂടെ ഞങ്ങൾ നടന്നു. ഇരുവശത്തും വിളകൾ, മുള്ളൻ പയർ, മൈലാഞ്ചി മരങ്ങൾ, ഏതാനും ഈന്തപ്പനകൾ എന്നിവ നട്ടുപിടിപ്പിച്ച വിശാലമായ വയലുകൾ. Why school? I challenged my father openly. I shall never do anything to annoy you. Why school? A question. A question from son asking to father. I challenged my father. I challenged my father. I questioned. I protested against. I questioned my father openly. I shall never do anything to annoy you. Annoy means irritate or trouble you. I shall never do anything to annoy you. എന്തുകൊണ്ട് സ്കൂൾ? ഞാൻ അച്ഛനെ തുറന്നു വെല്ലുവിളിച്ചു. ഞാൻ ഒരിക്കലും അച്ഛനെ ശല്യപ്പെടുത്തുന്ന ഒന്നും ചെയ്യില്ല. Third paragraph. I am not punishing you. Am I? He said, laughing. School is not a punishment. It is the factory that makes useful people out of children. Don't you want to grow up? This is not a punishment. I am not punishing you. Am I? He said, laughing. Father said, this is not a punishment. He said, school is not a punishment. It is not a place for giving punishment. It is the factory. Actually, it is a factory that makes useful people. It's a factory. They are making useful people out of children. Out of children, they are making useful people. Don't you want to grow up? You also should grow up. Don't you want to grow up? That is a question from father. ഞാൻ നിന്നെ ശിക്ഷിക്കുന്നില്ല അല്ലേ? ചിരിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അച്ഛൻ പറഞ്ഞു. സ്കൂൾ ഒരു ശിക്ഷയല്ല. കുട്ടികളിൽ നിന്ന് ഉപയോഗപ്രദമായ ആളുകളെ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുന്ന ഫാക്ടറിയാണിത്. നിനക്ക് വളരാൻ ആഗ്രഹമില്ലേ? I was not convinced. I did not believe there was really any good to be had in tearing me away from the intimacy of my home and throwing me into this building. It looked like some huge, high-walled fortress, stern and grim. I was not convinced. I was not completely certain about that. I did not believe that, what he said. I did not believe there was really any good to be had in tearing me away. Tear away means leave despite a strong desire to stay. He did not believe what his father said. From the intimacy of my home, closeness or attachment with my home, and throwing me into this building. He did not believe there was really any good. Tearing me from the intimacy of my home and throwing me into this building. Which building? This school building. It looked like some huge high-walled fortress. Fortress means fort or castle or tower. It looked like some huge building. High-walled fortress, high-walled fort or tower. Stern means strict and severe. Strict place, this building. And grim, unattractive or forbidding. Unattractive place, strict place. It looked like some huge high-walled fortress, stern and grim. എനിക്കത് ബോധ്യപ്പെട്ടില്ല. എൻ്റെ വീടിൻ്റെ സാമീപ്യത്തിൽ നിന്ന് എന്നെ വലിച്ചു കീറി ഈ കെട്ടിടത്തിലേക്ക് എറിയുന്നതിൽ യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും നന്മയുണ്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിച്ചില്ല. അതികഠിനവും ഘോരവുമായ ഏതോ വലിയ ഉയർന്ന മതിലുകളുള്ള ഒരു കോട്ട പോലെ അതെനിക്ക് തോന്നി. When we arrived at the gate, we could see the courtyard, vast and crammed, full of boys and girls. Go in by yourself, said my father, and join them. Put a smile on your face and be a good example to others, won't you? When we arrived at the gate, when they reached at the gate, we could see the courtyard, an unroofed area. They could see, father and son, they could see the courtyard, vast, huge courtyard, cramped, filled or packed, filled with boys and girls, crammed full of boys and girls, filled with boys and girls, packed boys and girls. Go in by yourself, said my father. You go yourself and join them. You join those boys and girls. Put a smile on your face, smiling face, and be a good example to others. Won't you? You have to be a good example. You put a smile on your face. Join them. ഞങ്ങൾ ഗേറ്റിലെത്തിയപ്പോൾ ആൺകുട്ടികളും പെൺകുട്ടികളും നിറഞ്ഞ വിശാലമായ തിങ്ങി നിറഞ്ഞ നടുമുറ്റം കാണാമായിരുന്നു. അച്ഛൻ പറഞ്ഞു, നീ തനിയെ അകത്തേക്ക് പോയി അവരോടൊപ്പം ചേരൂ. മുഖത്ത് ഒരു പുഞ്ചിരി വിടർത്തുക. മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് ഒരു നല്ല മാതൃകയായിരിക്കുക, അല്ലേ? I hesitated and clung to his hand, but he gently pushed me from him. Be bold, he said. Today you truly begin life. You'll find me waiting for you when it's time to leave. I hesitated and clung. Hesitated means be uncertain or be doubtful. I hesitated and clung. Cling, clung, clung. Clung is the past tense. Cling is the word, meaning hold on tightly. I hesitated and clung to his hand. I was uncertain. I was doubtful. And I held his hand tightly. But he gently pushed me from him. Father gently pushed me from him. And he said, what he said? Be bold. You have to be bold. Today you begin your life. You will find me waiting for you. After the class, dispersal time, you will find me waiting for you when it's time to leave. You can see me waiting for you. You will find me waiting for you when it is time to leave. ഞാൻ മടിച്ച് അച്ഛൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ മുറുകെ പിടിച്ചു. പക്ഷേ അച്ഛൻ എന്നെ മെല്ലെ തള്ളി മാറ്റി. ധൈര്യമായിരിക്കുക, അച്ഛൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഇന്ന് നീ ശരിക്കും ജീവിതം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. പോകാനുള്ള സമയമാകുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ നിനക്കായി കാത്തിരിക്കുന്നത് നീ കാണും.